Baltimore has been my home for the last 2 decades. I love this city, and I love the diversity of the communities that make up the 43rd District. I imagine Baltimore as a place for everyone, a place where all families can grow and feel safe, a place where we all have access to the resources we need, and where we are all treated fairly and equally, and where we work together to build greener and more sustainable futures for ourselves, our seniors, and our children. But while my faith in our ability to achieve this future is strong, I know that the city I imagine is not yet the city where I live. Nothing is more important to our city's future than ensuring that our children get the education they need to prepare for the jobs of the future and to become good stewards of our state's resources. Across the state, our schools are improving, but we still have a long way to go to make sure all of our children attend city schools that are safe and inspiring places to learn. Our city schools still need more than $2 billion in renovations and repairs. I will fight to double the funding for after-school enrichment and career exploration programs. We must also do more outside of the classroom to help our young people succeed, so that our children always have safe places to go and reach their potential.
My 4-year-old, we're looking at what schools he's going to be going to next. Schools has been a big issue, and I've been working and looking at our local schools, and they're in a renaissance. They're improving a lot, and there's a lot of effort towards that, but we need a lot more resources going towards our schools, a lot more effort and energy. So I know that I can count on Mary to be working hard for our schools for the best interest of all of the children.
As a construction captain and a board member of our playground at Stadium Place, I worked with thousands of my North Baltimore neighbors and others from across the state to build this playground.
Mary is from a totally different background. She brings with her a PhD from Johns Hopkins. She also brings with her skills working with folks in the Able and Edna Gardens area, doing many volunteer projects where people have actually worked with her, elbow to elbow with their sleeves rolled up.
She's very dedicated to people of Baltimore and certainly people of the 43rd District.
Our 43rd District team helped turn Stadium Place from a vacant lot into a vital resource for the entire community. Today, too much of our city looks like this. We can do better for Baltimore. We need to build safe, vibrant neighborhoods that all city residents can enjoy. To make that happen, I will work to fully fund community policing programs and to create growth opportunities for our local businesses that invest in our commercial districts and employ our neighbors who are looking for work.
I'm the president of New Northwood Community Association. I believe that Mary is going to be a people's advocate. She's going to go down there and she's going to fight for the people. Some people tend to be complacent, but I think that Mary will be an injection of new blood.
Mary really cares about the small business person and the whole notion of allowing a community to express the best aspects of itself. What Mary's done to help me in the community and other small businesses is she patronizes, number one, but she also hears from the small business people about what they need and what they want. And she just doesn't listen, but she responds. She's the type of politician that just doesn't show up around election time, but she's always there.
I will work to improve the environmental and economic health of our neighborhoods by reclaiming the abandoned buildings and open spaces which litter our district. In my work with a local environmental organization, I've helped more than 600 young people find green jobs and internships that improve our region's parks, open spaces, and watersheds. These jobs provide young people with the training and employment they need to build their careers and give them a chance to imagine bright and prosperous futures for themselves. And I know that when we clean up our city, we revive our neighborhoods, create new jobs, and make all our communities and the Chesapeake Bay cleaner and healthier. That's good for our city, and it's good for our future.
I met Mary in job search. She interviewed me, she encouraged me, she discussed where I wanted to go in the future. Well, it was offering me jobs with parks and people, and not just a job, but an opportunity to further my career. She'll do what she says she'll do at a time in life when we need to trust in people to do just that. You can trust Mary Washington.
We will use this model in Annapolis as we work for you to rebuild communities throughout our district. Together, we can build a city that works for everyone.